edition. Welcome into the M1MD podcast. Kevin Hurt, Brian Schwartz. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day week. Happy Prime Day. Happy Prime Day tomorrow. Happy Juneteenth weekend. Got a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Well, this is the latest we've ever been on.
Yeah. So this
is even on a weekday.
So this is the week, or was the week that I called the quadfecta hurt. So this is the week where I have consecutive days of nephew's birthday, daughter's birthday, anniversary, Father's Day, and now I gotta add Juneteenth up in this piece too. Yeah,
five days, 5 things to celebrate. How can you dig that?
Woo, man. So yeah.
5 things to celebrate, baby. Yes.
Yeah, man. So it's all good, man. It's all good, man. I hope you had an awesome Father's Day, man. Happy. I know I couldn't, talk to you and say it, but man, happy Father's Day once again, man.
Yeah, man. Same to you, man. The crowd. Listen, I was crying all day. Somebody just got back home.
Yeah,
happy
man.
Birthday, Jay. Aiden checking in. Speaking of birthdays,
yeah.
Man, happy birthday, big man. I'm glad you guys got back safe.
Yeah, man.
I hope you had a good time down there. Yeah, listen, you gotta do something with that mustache. That's you're getting a little too old, too fast for me, dog. That mustache killing me. Like, man, stop getting old. I swear, every time I see him, he gets older. Like, stop.
Wait a minute, Jay's just checking in. He literally just got. They're playing landed. Like
he's probably still on the tarmac.
Yeah. Wow, man, that's what I'm talking about.
That's dedication right there. That's a Sherrod, dog. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man.
That's a Sherrod right there. So,
yeah,
man, that's good. Well, I'm glad. He's checking in. I'm glad all you guys are good. Getting happy anniversary. I'm still on the bus.
Oh, okay. Well, we appreciate it, Jay.
Yeah. Listen, tell your grandmother I said hello. And everybody and your mom and everybody. So I'm glad everybody's home safely. So that's good. Man, listen. Hey, maybe we should have more primetime specials.
Yeah.
After vacations.
Well, look, man, all I know is I'm getting texts. Was it before I got on the plane or right after I got on the plane? All this stuff happened.
Dude, so, I was part of me was, I wasn't say angry. But I didn't know what to do. All this news was breaking, and I'm like, you would be going somewhere. Because that show Sunday, that show Sunday would be so fire.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of stuff in the universe going on. But, dude, it was like basketball story after basketball story after basketball story. And I'm like, dude, what is going on, yo?
Yeah, man.
I think it started off with Kawhi going to miss game 1.
Okay.
Missed game 2 as well with a knee injury.
Okay. I was going to say, I need you to break. And this is going to be the update show because there's a lot I know, but a lot I don't. What happened to Kawhi exactly?
He actually hurt himself in that game. Not game 7. They won game 7. In that game 6 victory against. Where am I drawing a blank? Utah.
Yeah, they played the Jazz.
Yeah, against Utah. So he hurt his knee. He was going to miss game 7. In game 7, PG stepped up. Terrence Mann, FSU's own, stepped up, had he had 39 points that game.
Wow.
It was a big game for them to close them out. He missed game 1, which was yesterday, which is, already. So they're down 1-0. They lost. And Chris Paul missed that game because he's in COVID protocol.
Right.
But I think he may be back for game 2. Kawhi's out.
I just got an alert. Chris Paul
he's out game 2 also.
Yeah.
Heck, so he must not be vaccinated then.
Yeah, I'm assuming he actually has it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because here's the thing. I was wondering when you texted me that, I was like, oh man, but then I immediately thought about LeBron. And I was like, wait a minute. So they let LeBron play. And he broke protocols. No. Well, no, because he broke protocols.
No, me. I didn't say nothing.
Oh no, I thought you was about.
I didn't even. Oh God!
I know how you are.
I'm already annoyed because I didn't even say anything. You're ready to.
Because I know how you are.
Because I was breathing.
I'm sorry. All right, you know what? I'm sorry. Let me give you the chance to say what you're going to say. I'm sorry.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was actually just going to look up because I didn't see
Okay.
the alert.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, please.
But did you find that kind of? But did you think about that at all? Because that's what I immediately thought.
Well, the first thing was it's so weird how, like, we heard about LeBron the night before. I think Chris actually got it, so he actually has it. So
okay.
But again, it said he's in protocols, but I still didn't see like he actually contracted it, right?
Yeah,
that's not still out there in like the main media. Like even right now, it should be on ESPN or something, right?
Yeah.
I still don't see it. That would make more sense of why he's been out so long.
Yeah.
And why he missed that first game.
Yeah.
But man, it was almost like information's hard to come by.
Yeah.
When it came to that.
I think that's the type of thing, honestly, where because it's a health thing and because of HIPAA and everything, I think he has to actually, I mean, I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong, but I think if they announce it, he has to agree to let the team announce it, I would think. But maybe he just, maybe he just don't want to say, I don't know. I've been gone, like I said, I don't know. Maybe he did announce, I don't know. But I just think, because I know like when the Ravens, when they seems like half their team got it, we knew Lamar had it. So
yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like when it came out, when people did it, the golfer who just won the U.S. Open,
John Rahm,
had it and had to be taken off the course.
Yeah,
and it was like, oh, we found out. And Chris Paul, all of a sudden, it's like, he turned into Where's Waldo, and we got to find literally. Again, it says the status of point guard Chris Paul. What was that noise? Is that a cicada flying in here somewhere? And I haven't heard him today, by the way. Did you see this?
I know that, dude.
We'll get back to that. We'll get back.
Yeah. All right.
So it said the status of Chris Paul remains unchanged. He's listed as out. It still doesn't say, even though we of course assume that he does have it, that he just remains out indefinitely due to NBA's health and safety protocols. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Said Paul is reportedly vaccinated.
Okay.
Reportedly. So the chance he can be cleared to return to the team more quickly. Maybe somebody in his immediate family or something like that, why he's quarantined. That's the only thing I could think of because they haven't really discussed. And again, it's not everybody's business. So but and again, I just hope he's okay. I hope he come back and play in the series. But him and Kawhi, I guess, are both going to miss Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. And congrats to the Clippers.
Yeah. For
the first time in 51 years of their existence, for making their first Western Conference Finals. Yeah. Can you imagine the teams or the players, including Chris Paul, who have played for the Clippers and them never making the Western Conference Finals, let alone a final, but the Western Conference Finals?
That's crazy, man.
51 years, dog.
That's crazy. So, wow. That's crazy.
But congrats to them. And, I'm excited. Now, are you excited? We got Phoenix and the Clippers. Phoenix is already up 1-0. How do you see this going? And we'll get into the other news after that.
Okay, good. I'm glad we're getting into this. I you know me, Hurt. I am not one of these people that think New York needs to be in the playoffs, or LeBron has to make it to the finals, or a LA team needs to make it to the finals, or a big superstar. No, I am loving this. We have small markets in these conference finals, and I'm loving it. LA's out. Philly's out.
LA, the Clippers are LA.
I'm talking about the Lakers.
But they're still LA. Clippers play the same building.
I know, but they're not the Lakers.
No, but they're still
LA. But like the Lakers own 90% of that market. Anyway,
the Angels made the World Series. It's still Los Angeles. That's what I'm
saying. but no, man, I love this, man. And look, I'm Phoenix all the way, man. Look, I root for. Look, I don't root for the play. I root for the laundry, and they got the best.
Because you like their laundry.
Yeah,
the only reason.
You know what the crazy thing is? My rule, right? when it comes to uniforms.
Yeah.
If black is not in your color scheme, please don't make a uniform with black in it. Well, you know what? It is doing the Hawks and it's doing Phoenix wonders this year. I love when Phoenix plays at home because I get to see them in them banging uniforms. They are the best uniforms in the NBA right now. I'm sorry. And the second one of those Miami fuchsia and sky blue.
The Miami Vice joints.
Yeah, I love those. But no, Phoenix. Here's my prediction. I think we're seeing Phoenix Hawks, man.
Wow.
I think we're seeing Phoenix Hawks.
Okay. Well, and the Hawks have eliminated New York. They eliminated Philadelphia. So now they're up here going against, and of course, all the ATLs going crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, Jermaine Dupri's on Twitter constantly. I'm sure Ludacris, Jeezy,
Chris Tucker,
Crime Mob. We got T.I.
Yeah, T.I.
I miss Gucci, Migos.
Yeah, Tyler Perry. Did you say Tyler Perry?
No, I didn't say Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, we're like whoever's from the ATL,
right?
They're down there celebrating, knucking if you bucking down there.
And see, and this is the only time we get to see Atlanta sports fans. You know what I'm saying? So they
definitely now again. It's crazy. They actually did come out for their soccer team because their soccer team was good.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, they came out for the soccer team and they come out for them winning.
Yeah,
for them winning. Now, did you know the last time the Hawks were in the Eastern Conference Finals? Trivia.
Yeah, I know this because I heard him say it. This is the first time he's been in like 6 years or something like that.
Yeah, 2015.
Yeah, but remember that's the year they had your boy Schroeder and Millsap and
Sure.
Who's the dude that Kyle Korver? Remember they had those good teams, man.
They were 60-22.
Dang, I forgot about that.
And you know who their coach was?
Van Gundy.
No, Budenholzer.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So yeah, when they said that, I was like, what?
Yeah,
I
had to think, and then I had to think about it. I was like, yeah, that's right.
Because they didn't win that one game.
Yeah, because remember they went up against Cleveland, right?
Oh, they went up against LeBron. Is that what you want to say? Yeah. Went up against LeBron, and it was 4-0. But but good for them, man. Listen, it's fun, to see. It's fun to see different teams in different situations.
Yeah. So
it's good to see them. It's really great to see Milwaukee. I so wanted the Clippers to lose. The Clippers, because they look like the Clippers when they wear that black uniform.
Yeah.
The Nets. I wanted them to lose so badly. Listen. I'm just glad the right Kevin is going to the conference final. And we'll get into that because I'm mad at you about that. So we'll get into that soon. But KD, even though KD put up some monster performances,
dude, he was
he broke a record, I think, for Game 7 points. The dude, he was putting that team on his back, but you could tell at the end of that game he was exhausted.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he put a lot on his back, and it didn't really hurt my heart to see them lose. Little hobbled James Harden out there. Kyrie didn't play.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just it's some craziness, but it was fun to watch. I'm glad Milwaukee made it.
Yeah, I was going to say, who else put his team on his back, man? And that was Giannis, because he had a great series, man. He's
trying to shoot those threes. Like he just
but in Game 7, he was hitting them in Game.
Yeah, he came through. Like he started playing inside a little bit more. I still didn't know why towards the end of the game he wasn't on KD. I thought they were going to switch him instead of putting PJ Tucker on him. Yeah, because there's definitely a height advantage. Yeah, and Blake Griffin playing center.
Yeah,
for the Nets definitely had a good series.
Yeah. So
he definitely did well. But Brown played well for the Nets. They had a lot of guys come through, but Milwaukee was a little bit deeper. Good guard play. Middleton did well. The guy that got from the Pelicans, what's his name? the point guard.
Oh, Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Drew Holiday came through. And, Giannis played, like the Greek freak.
Yeah.
So good for them. And this series is going to be, I think this is a toss-up. But it's about who's healthier. Can Giannis dominate? And can, Trey be Trey? But I think, of course, the factor of that series is a guy named Kevin. So we'll just see how, speaking, how come I didn't hear about this guy beforehand? Like, what is, like, my everybody knows. I know I said it on the podcast before. And I know he's a follower of the podcast, my man, the General Gravis Vasquez. My favorite University of Maryland player of all time until now. I do not understand why in the history of existence of life you didn't tell me the greatness of Kevin Huerter.
Dude, let me tell you something. If Kevin Huerter played this well at Maryland, man, we might have went to a couple Final Fours. So he was the guy at Maryland where he had size, he could shoot, but he never shot this well, right? But he was he only played for like 2 years because he had the measurables. And it was one of those things, if he ever gets to the league, you know what I'm saying, and can work on his game, he'd be dangerous. And that's exactly what happened. But the thing is, I did not think he could be this good. I mean, this dude is knocking down long range threes. He shot threes in Maryland, but he wasn't this good. He's taking folks off the dribble and making shots. His passing's gotten better. And I don't know why they matched him up. Why they kept matching up Seth Curry on him. Because he had the height advantage, and he kept knocking down shots.
Seth can't play defense.
Yeah,
it's kind of like his brother.
But no, man, Kevin Huerter, he was you might not know this, but he was actually a first round draft pick. I think he was picked like 16 to 17.
Yeah, of course I knew that. I had to look it up.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I mean, because I was discussing with you that we didn't discuss this grown man sitting out here becoming my favorite player from your university like that. I didn't get it. Not only is he a great player, but his name is fantastic. Like, how could you not tell me about a man named Kevin Huerter? Like, seriously, of all the people.
That's
Kevin Huerter.
I know.
Dude.
I know.
I was like, look at Kevin Huerter out there. That dude, I love that guy. We're gonna believe me. We're gonna get the Ben Simmons trophy.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get the Ben.
But Kevin Huerter, man. Man, when I saw that dude, I was so happy.
Yeah, man.
His name. I mean, he reminds me of me, except he's talented. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a whole. Like, it was just so cool. Just like, at least there's another Kevin in the league besides Kevin Love. I could root for.
Right.
But I wasn't Trae Young, dude. I don't care about Trae Young. I'm a Kevin Huerter fan.
Yeah.
Kevin Huerter fan.
And see, that's what's really been fun about watching Atlanta play, man, is actually getting to see Kevin Huerter play, but he's actually playing well. I mean, he's been a factor.
Yeah.
A factor in the game.
They have Lou Williams on that team, on Atlanta. Who was in the game to close out that game? Kevin Huerter was playing the final minutes of that game. Lou Williams is over there chilling.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was literally over there for his I guess he wanted to go get some chicken wings later. But he was just over there chilling. I was like, wait. And then I saw, wait, Lou Williams is on this team and he ain't playing in the fourth quarter?
I keep forgetting Lou Williams is on the team. I don't know why.
I'm forgetting too because Kevin Huerter made you forget that Lou Williams is on the team.
Yeah, man.
We're interviewing Kevin Huerter after the game, yo. I was like, that's what I'm talking. That's my bands right there.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, if I root for, I really want Milwaukee to go because it's been for, I don't know, since Lou Cinder was there, maybe. Yeah. Since they go, they hadn't had stuff like this since like Cindy Moncrief and like Terry Cummings and people like that. So it'd be good for them to go. But if either team makes it, I'm still rooting for the Suns though.
Yeah,
to win it.
Yeah, so this is what's great about these finals is that 3 out of the 4 teams I really like. So like, especially in East, like whichever team makes it, great. You know what I mean? Like I can root for both of them. But I think I got a funny feeling, man. This is Phoenix's year.
I hope so. I really do. I want Chris Paul to win one. Like that dude deserves a chip.
Yeah.
I really like Chris Paul. I like his commercials. So, anytime somebody's got really good commercials, I support these people and I support it.
Well, he's Team State Farm, so he's there with your boy. He's there with your boy, A-Raj. And
yeah. And I love A-Raj, and he's got there with the other GOAT.
Yeah.
And plus he's got, go ahead.
By the way, before I forget, I just saw a commercial, the match, July 6th. A-Raj and
I think they recorded it though. I thought it was live.
Huh?
I think did they record it or is it live?
I hope it's live. It's on July 6th. Yeah, it's
Tuesday.
It's gotta be live. Who's gonna watch or record it? Who wants to see
Tuesday?
No, July 6th is probably on a Sunday or Saturday.
I don't think so. Hold on. No, that's during the week because I know my birthday month. Thank you. Just not.
It's on a Monday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not. No,
it's probably when people.
Because the third's a Saturday, so that's a Tuesday.
Wait a minute, that don't sound right then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that doesn't make any sense. Don't
try to correct me on it can't be on the Tuesday.
Try to correct me on July. Man, what's wrong with you? It's like.
It's so funny how you could go from birthday to birthday weekend to birthday month. Okay.
That's my hope. I know my hope. Don't you think when you know when your birthday is, you know what the days of the month?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so it's like, well, my day is this day, which is a Saturday. Therefore, everything is just adding, subtracting. So you know what days of the week everything is. Now, I'm not good with all that, so I just memorize the calendar. So that's it. So I know where the 4th of July is, and I know where my birthday is. So there you go. Then my anniversary.
All right. So, okay, it is on July 6th.
Wow. It's on a prime time thing, I guess.
Why is it? Let me see. It better be live. It's got to be live. Who wants to see a taped event? That's whack. All right. But anyway, yeah. we're veering off. So what's your prediction? My prediction is Phoenix versus Hawks.
Yeah, I say Phoenix Bucks.
Okay.
Phoenix Bucks. But I still think Phoenix is going to take it whoever they play.
Okay. Well, let's talk about this East, man. Let's talk about what happened last night, Joe.
What you hear? Wait. What you hear is the sound of free throws not going in by one Ben Simmons. It's nothing but silence. I feel it's like a part of me.
I agree.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, well, I mean, they had to because a lot of stars are hurt or down, and a lot of guys, like I said, Terrence Mann, FSU's own, stepped up in that game 7 the other day. Brown for the Nets. I mean, a lot of unsung guys are coming through, so it's good for them. But some guys who should be coming through are taken out in the 4th quarter because they can't hit shots nor free throws. I've never in the history of existence of life. And I blame this on one thing.
What's that?
The process.
Wait up, you blame this on the process?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
You blame what on the process?
His underdevelopment.
Oh, Ben Simmons. Okay.
Yes.
All right, break this down for me. Why is the process at fault?
If you think about you drafting a guard a certain way, right? He's a defensive guy. He's talented. The dude is talented. I mean, he can definitely pass, rebound. He can do everything. He's not good in a couple of areas. I forgot who the coach was before Doc got there. Because he was there. Bryce Brown, I think. I think it was Bryce Brown. But he was there for a couple of seasons. You have a player who has a deficiency. Instead of, I feel like they were hiding it. They didn't work on it with him. Work on his confidence. Give him a jumper. Remember that first year? Was it the second, third year? I forgot what year he's in now. He never hit a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
Some big celebration that he hit a 3. Yeah. Like they were just hiding it. All they kept saying was, well, he's so good at everything else.
Right.
So he's a superstar, supposedly, right? So superstars have to thrive under pressure. You need to shoot, man. You remember they talked about Jason Kidd? They called him Asen Kidd because he didn't have a J.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons has to learn how to shoot.
Yeah.
Period.
And you know what's amazing?
How is he tall, strong, and fast? He can post up. He could do whatever. He should have a turnaround J that no one could really stop because he's a tall dude.
Yeah, and you know what the amazing thing with the NBA is? This is amazing to me, but it's amazing how guys come into the league that have like no mid-range jump shot or have no can't shoot the three, but they work on it and somehow become like really good 3-point shooters. Like, it's amazing to me that they can do that. You know what I mean? But I guess they work on it. And Ben Simmons,
and the team works on it with him.
Yeah.
But I feel like they didn't. I think the previous regime, because Doc just got there, it's his first year.
Right.
The previous regime just kind of like, we'll work on other things with you. Like, because they did not instill the confidence in him, like, when you're open, because they literally are guarding him like he's a center. Yeah. You know what I mean? How like, oh, there's a center. I don't have to go out and guard him and can take the 3-pointer away. Like, they're literally paying him from like the foul line.
Yeah.
That's a point guard.
Yeah. I didn't realize he was this bad until when I remember the Wizards were playing him. And I remember they were trying to close in. I think it was game 4 when they were trying to close in on a win. And I noticed the clock is stopped. I was like, why is the clock stopping? What, they got a 5-point lead. Why are they fouling? And it was Ben Simmons. He goes to the line and he was kept making 1 out of 2. I was like, oh, okay, so this is a thing. This is Hack-a-Shaq reborn.
Hack it Ben.
Yeah.
Hack it Ben.
And he's awful at the line.
Dude, at one point, he was 24-71.
Damn.
From the free throw. 24 I've never seen a guard shoot that horribly from the foul line. That's like Wilt Chamberlain type stuff.
Yeah.
Like you're a point guard. You're a guard. One thing you should be able to do is shoot free throws.
Yeah, man.
That's not even close to 50%.
Yep. But here's the problem I have. Okay, I have 2 problems with this. One is Ben Simmons. Like I said, people come into the league all the time and improve their jump shot. And it's amazing. Like, people who can't shoot become decent shooters. He has not. He's been in the league, at least 5 years, right? At least. And it's the same old story. So I blame him. Oh, and I blame the Sixers, yo. We've seen this story, at least the last 3 years in the playoffs, where in the regular season, Ben Simmons is fine. He can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? He can score his 10 to 20 points a game without having to shoot. But it seems like every year, yo, we get to the playoffs, and what do teams do, Hurt? What do? They don't even bother messing with Simmons. They because they know he's not going to shoot. And if he does, he's going to miss it half the time. Well, more than half the time. That's why they don't. They could in the playoffs, teams, especially good defensive teams, they can focus on other people, other threats, and not worry about. It's like you're playing 5 against 4. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what it is. Because he can still get down there. But the dude had a wide open layup and passed to Tobias, who's guarded by 2 dudes.
That was ridiculous, yo. You're 6'10".
You had a whole layup, at least attempt to lay. It's like he's right under the basket and passed it further out. Yeah. Like, that dude's rattled, yo.
Yeah, I didn't understand that at all.
They have not done anything to support him to get better, though.
But hold on,
work on him.
But wait a minute. I put that responsibility on him.
And don't get me wrong. I don't know how hard he's out there, but it's also you develop players too. Yes, he can go out there and take 1 million jump shots. Who knows if he's taking them correctly or not? I don't know. But that's why the coaching staff is there to build. You build players up, regardless.
You don't think they've tried her?
I don't know, because again, this is Doc's first year. I don't know what I remember the previous regime always made excuses for him. You know what I'm saying? They were just like, he's so good at everything else. I mean, the dude made an all-NBA team 1 year. He's had 3 All-Star games. So that's what they would say. This is who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's such an all-around good player. You know, that all his deficiencies are okay because at least he can play defense. He's a good leader, blah, 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 blah. But when it comes down to it, it's Hack-a-Ben. Like, literally.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just like, he got the ball, foul him. I'm like, foul him? Dude, he's a point guard. Like, he can't shoot free throws? No, he can't shoot free throws. That dude could not shoot free throws, man. It was hard to watch.
Yeah.
I've never seen a guard, any guard, not be able to shoot free throws.
That's crazy, yo. And he had the worst free throw percentage of all time.
Yeah.
With at least 50% attempts. That's crazy.
Yeah, the dude went. Yeah, he was shooting 34.2% from the foul line.
That's inexcusable.
34, yo.
So my question to you is this: it's the same story every year in the playoffs with Ben Simmons. Is he back on the team next year? Like, is it time for the 76ers to move on? Because according to Jaden, Ben Simmons has got to get traded, and I agree.
But I'm okay. So what are you getting for him in where is he going? Good.
I was going to say, what are you getting? I don't know if that's as important as who's going to take on that salary. Because
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So they got to be better shooters out there. Shoot. Hey, sign your boy damn.
Rondo?
Yes, Ron, thank you.
I heard a word, but you weren't there.
I could
Rondo doesn't shoot a lot, but when he does, he makes it.
But hey, playoff Rondo is money.
Playoff Rondo will hit a three on you.
Yeah.
And he's not afraid to take it. He will pass first, but he'll shoot, and he's at least some sort of a threat. Yeah. This dude's no threat at all.
No.
He's no threat at all. That's scary to me.
Crazy.
You can't. Where's he going? Like you said, that contract. Again, when you're counting on in the last seconds, you're counting on Ben Simmons and Seth Curry to try to get you somewhere. Not dissing Seth at all, because he definitely had some good games.
Yeah.
But it should be Ben and it should be Joel. That's it. It should be Embiid and Ben and Embiid and Ben and Embiid and Ben. Yeah. And you have everybody else for them to make everybody else better.
They got a first for CJ McCollum.
First of all, you're trading what I love CJ. Okay. I love CJ. He's not a point guard. He's a shooting guard because Dame, but you're trading your number one pick and a pick for a CJ. That's not happening. And those contracts don't match up. Like, you're not trading. I don't even know the Sixers have any good first round, whatever. But that's a lot. You're giving up a lot for CJ. I love CJ, but that's too much for CJ. Like, I think you're it's a little high on the CJ side.
Yeah, I got to think about that one. I don't know.
That's a little. All right, listen. Plus, I get Ben's bad, but he ain't bad for him in the first. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be him in the first for, like, I don't know, Paul George or something. Just CJ. His value's not that. The dude still has a three. He's still a 3-time NBA All-Star, and he made an All-NBA team. His value's low because of what just happened.
Yeah, but the problem is this keeps happening in the playoffs every year.
Oh, yeah.
Every year.
But the thing is, could he succeed on a team that has like a bunch of shooters?
Maybe.
Would that be some sort of how would he? Well, say if he was, what team has like great shooters? I don't know. I can't even think of anything, but I don't know. But what does CJ make? I don't think CJ makes anywhere
35 a year.
Yeah. I don't know what CJ's contract is, but anyway, I'm sure that trade just wouldn't be something that they would do, because then you're playing Dame and Ben, and that's not bringing Portland closer to anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Maybe maybe Ben would be good if you take him to someplace like Dallas and get some pressure off him, and he could help Luka. Get Luka open. Maybe take some ball handling from Luka and just help Luka. Come off the ball a little bit, because Luka is like their primary ball handler in most cases, and shooting. So maybe him take him, get the unicorn, put him in Philly. I don't know. Something. Yeah, well, the Blazers need a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So first of all, they need a coach. That's number one, because their coach, Stotts, was released at the end of this playoff season, along with a whole bunch of other coaches. Scotty Brooks isn't coming back for the Wizards.
Oh, he's not?
Nope. They couldn't come with a contract renewal.
Okay.
So he's out. The Celtics are, of course, looking for a coach because they elevated Brad Stevens to general manager. I forgot some other name. Who did Van Gundy's gone from the Pelicans. After one season, I love Stan Van Gundy. Like as an analyst, I just feel like as a coach, like you just need to stop, like because it's only like 1 or 2 years and then they're done with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know he loves doing it, but I don't understand why people hire him when he's just going to be gone the next season.
Yeah.
I had another name who the guy from Dallas, Carlisle, resigned. Yeah, he's been there 13 years.
Oh wow, I didn't realize he was there.
Yeah, so he resigned. So there's a whole bunch of openings in the league as well. So, and I can't believe we talked this long on just NBA, man. It's been exciting though. I've been watching a lot of it. Yeah, I know, poor Stan. Stan is a better, like, Stan is a dude that needs to be in a booth. Like, he's like his brother. Matter of fact, put them in the booth together. Just let them argue and just go. I just think they need to be in the booth together. Just the Van Gundys. They need a podcast. Not ours, but somebody else's podcast. Or they could be on our podcast. So anybody knows the Van Gundys, I prefer, of course, Jeff over Stan because, Jeff coached the Knicks. I'll take Jeff in a second. But either way, I just don't think Stan's cut out to be a full-length, multi-year coach.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you never know. I mean, maybe Ben's going to go somewhere. If they don't, I think they're going to stick with him one more year, and because it's going to be a second year of Doc, and hopefully Doc can do a little bit more with him. So.
Okay. So what else happened in the week of basketball, Hurt?
Dude, I mean, how much stuff we got? I don't even know how much. I mean, there's just lots of. It's just, dude. There's been so many stories. I don't even know. I don't know where we even left off at. Besides, we'll just think about let's look at the Bucks. The Bucks looked like they weren't going to win that series. And Giannis looked exhausted. He did put that team on his back. But everybody on that team stepped up. Could this be Milwaukee's year? I know you're picking the Hawks to beat them. But you think they're kind of destined? Because that team came close. To get into that point. And, Giannis against, I forgot the center for the Hawks. But I don't know. I feel like I'm intrigued, but I feel like Giannis and the Middleton and Holiday, that's a hard combo to beat.
Yeah, I think
trio, I should say.
I feel like both teams are battle tested. They had to play good teams to get to this finals. And I just feel like the Hawks, man, they just won't go away. And they play, and they play. If you look at the makeup of their team, like they have a nice balance. You know what I mean? They don't have like super duper stars, but they have a nice team. They have players, and both these teams play defense. The one thing about the Hawks, they play defense and they can shoot. And I like that combination. So I just think people are counting the Hawks out. I think the Bucks are going to be favored, and they should be. And the Bucks have the 2-time MVP on their team, so they should take this series. But I just got a funny feeling, man, about this team, man. I just got a funny feeling about Atlanta, man. They just will not go away, and they're just gritty, man. They play with a lot of grit, man, and I like that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, KD came out there and did what he did, but it was. Well, let's talk about KD for a second. Now, he's not my favorite Kevin player. We know that. I think we established that. I do like him. He is a Washington football team fan. He's from that area. That's the one thing. He's a mama's boy. I'm a mama's boy. So I get that. It's just I don't know what it is. Like I kind of. When he won those games, he was the deciding factor. The dude is a finals MVP. So I wanted him to go, he's here in Brooklyn, to do it on his own. I really thought that he was going to power them. The way he came back, he made that one shot to tie it up. Yeah, and I really thought they had that momentum. And shout out to the Bucks for stopping it. But I thought when they went to overtime, I thought they were done. Because they really were up 109 to 105. With like a minute left, I don't know what Brooke Lopez was thinking because there was 2.1 seconds on the shot clock. He was like, "Oh, I'll just pass it out." And KD came down and converted. He had the ball. I know Harden wasn't 100%.
No,
but I don't know. I almost felt like not KD let anybody down or anything like that. But it's just, I'm saying I expected more. I don't know when he didn't. I almost expected that shot to go in, and when it didn't, I felt a little bit surprised. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm just like, so what? What now? Where do we think about the Nets? Is it because all three of them didn't play? Because I think they had the talent enough. Again, I know Harden didn't do much, but they still had a lot of guys doing the dirty work. Like I said, Blake playing well, Brown doing well. I mean, they had a lot of guys stepping up. But I don't know. It was weird. It was like a really weird. I was like, how did they lose this game? Like this.
Yeah.
I don't know. And people just talking about, well, what happens with KD? What are they thinking about legacy? I'm like, he's not even. How old is he now? I know he's like 30 something.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, think about it. He was drafted as a sign.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. Yeah.
So I can't even remember. He played 1 year in Texas. But there were people talking about, like, let's just get off the legacy stuff first. The dude is a 2-time champion, right? I think he won those last 2 titles with he was hurt all last year.
Right.
So he comes back, was hurt a lot of this season, but had a great playoff run, and they lost to a complete team. So what? Let's see what happens when the whole team comes together. That's the way I look at it. So I give them a pass on this season and see how they do next season.
Yeah. Hopefully they can stay healthy. So
yeah, I mean, I still don't want to win anything, so I'm not really upset because there's only one team in New York to me.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's the main story. The Blazers are I think they're interviewing both Chauncey Billups and Becky Hammonds. So we'll see. But also the bigger story, which I forget, 3 of the coaches in the conference finals are African American. So do you think this now gives African Americans like us a chance to even get hired for more head coaching positions in basketball?
Absolutely, man. That's great. Who we have? Nate McMillan. We have Tyronn Lue, and
I think Monty Williams, right?
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So yeah, and Tyronn Lue did something that no one's ever done, taking the Clippers to the conference finals. Yeah. So yeah, man. It's a whole smorgasbord of coaches, and it's awesome to see, though. It's awesome to see, and like I said, it's good, and I really hope that it does continue. Going down that line, giving guys more chances. Because a lot of coaches were one and done unless they're just like the Stan Van Gundy's just get recycled, and a lot of black coaches don't.
Yeah, no.
So not dissing Stan. I'm just saying that's how it usually they'll just like, oh, what do we have? I don't know. Let's just go get Stan.
Yeah.
Like, well, why don't you go get this coach who hasn't, had a chance yet? Why don't you go take that guy from over here? You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, but that's a good point. I did not realize that, but you're right.
So yeah, I was really excited about that. But yeah, that's other than that. Besides Kemba getting traded from the Celtics to OKC, I don't think he ever fit in Boston.
No,
I really feel like they never wanted him there. They were just trying to look for a Kyrie replacement for point guard, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
So I think he does better in a smaller climate. I think if he's healthy, he'll do well in OKC. And Al Horford, who wasn't even playing in OKC, goes back to Boston.
Yeah, it's crazy. Some interesting news dropped. Usain Bolt. Did you hear about this? He just welcomed twin sons into the world. And you know what the name of one of his sons is? Thunder.
It's not Kevin. So it's Thunder.
Yeah. Thunderbolt, son. That's pretty slick.
Well, you know what the worst thing was? So, real quick, speaking of names, watching this whatever news program my wife was watching. So, this guy's a UPS truck driver, and his wife's going in labor.
All right.
So, I was like, let's get in the car and get to the hospital. So, he's on the way to the hospital. Baby's like, you know what? I'm going where I'm going. Okay. Baby just starts coming out. He's driving, calling 911, whatever. What should I do? Pull over. Da, 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 da. So baby's here. Rob Guess what they named the baby?
Oh gosh, what, man?
Carson.
Carson?
Yes. He's a boy. He's a son, and he was born in a car. Carson.
Hey. Okay.
Why would you do that?
But I mean, at least Carson, huh?
Why would you do that? It's like naming your kid Mercedes because she was conceived in Mercedes. Like this is just.
But at least Carson is a first name. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Carson.
What you mean? But it's not like you. I don't think they thought about this before. As in, like, hey, out of a list of names, we're gonna pick Carson. No, you were born in a car, son. I'm done. I was so done. Like,
well, I think Thunderbolt. That's a slick name, yo. His other son's name is Saint Leo.
Lightning.
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
So different though. You have Thunder and Saint Leo. So I don't.
You might as well just name the other one Lightning.
Yeah.
I mean, Thunder. I mean, might as well. I mean, look like Kanye's got all the directions.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Oh man.
I mean, come on now. All right, so real quick, let's talk about Team USA. We got, and you know, the Olympics are like less than a month away. So far, Bam Adebayo just committed to the 12-man team, and he's committed. James Harden said he's committed to play if he's healthy. Also reported are KD. We got Draymond Green. They need some defense. Our boy Bradley. Got Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, and Dame Lillard.
Okay.
So we got a lot of scoring. Don't seem like we got a lot of height though.
No LeBron, huh?
LeBron's like 100. He doesn't need to be in the Olympics. Plus, he's got a movie coming out. Steph's not going, and Donovan Mitchell declined. He said he would use the time to recover and rehab. So, but yeah, I mean, so far, what do you think about Team USA and their chances for gold in Tokyo?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like we could put any team together and beat anybody.
You think so? You don't think the world's gotten better?
Yeah, I think the world's gotten better, and I know we got beat. What was it 8 years ago or whatever? But I don't care. I don't care about Olympic basketball. I really don't. I just feel like we're so much better than everybody, and I just feel like we can throw.
I think it used to be that way, but I don't feel. I mean, there's some really good teams out there, and if you it's not like a series; it's one game, and if you don't play well, some of those teams got really good shooters. And that's why it's good to have Draymond, because you need somebody to play defense.
Yeah,
I just reading all those names. Harden, no. Bradley, no. Devin Booker, no. Lillard, no. I didn't see defense on there until I saw Bam and Draymond. So we need somebody.
Well, we might as well throw Ben Simmons on there. At least he can play defense.
Well, I think he'd play for Australia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about him. So if he does play for an Australian team, we can just foul him.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be so horrible. I don't feel some reason I felt bad for him though, not being able to shoot free throws. But I think that is our NBA wrap up, man.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
We really talked for 50 minutes of NBA basketball. I know we missed a lot on our show on Sunday. We'll cover all the movies and the Marvel Loki, because we'll do 2 and 3. Because episode 2 came out. Did you get to watch that yet?
Yes.
You did? Okay. So episode 3 will be coming out, so we'll do a review of that.
As a matter of fact, I was watching it before the podcast. That's
okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Any Orioles report? You got anything fun to bring up?
No. We just keep losing. I can't. No.
Let me see. All right, hey, you're only 19 and a half games out, but you're still there. Those Serpientes. So just remember that.
Oh, love
got
that.
a better record than the Serpientes.
Wow, we're not the worst team in baseball?
No, the people with the best alternate should be full-time uniform is in last place at 20 and 53.
Good Lord, man. Okay. Yeah, they're not way worse than we are, but man, they're
bad, dude. They're bad. Your run differential is 82, negative 82. Theirs is negative 107. Matter of fact, they've lost 17 in a row.
Huh?
Wait, that's their streak. 17 in a row. Wow.
Oh, shoot. The Orioles are getting shut out right now, so.
Wow. Oh, 5-0. Oh, you're playing the cheaters, too.
Yeah.
Somebody check their hands.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
So, I didn't look. We went into this. This is weird. I didn't even say where we are. Listen, we're on StreamYard. We're here on YouTube, NYMD Podcast. Please subscribe and like, leave your comments. We appreciate it. We're also, of course, on the Twitter. We're on IG and Facebook, NYMD Podcast, and of course, you can download the audio version, which I know a lot of people like on Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, wherever you find podcasts, you will find NYMD Podcast. And I think that's all we got. We're just going to do, because we missed a lot of basketball stuff, and we have so much more to go over. There'll be Olympic trials and all type of things we'll go over on Sunday. But everybody, hey, thank you for tuning in. It's our first prime time special, I think.
Yeah.
And I can't believe you stayed up this late, so I appreciate it.
I'm hanging in there, man.
I know you did.
I'm trying.
Listen, if this was at 5:30, he'd be wide awake. So, but yeah, thank you, everybody. We appreciate it. We'll see you on Sunday. Have a good one, everybody. Stay safe.
Peace out.
Bye, cicadas.